We've had one or two tough years with the crops, but we weren't actually getting the support that we needed. Craig Brownlie, farming in Gisborne, and we farm about 900 hectares of hill country and a portion of sort of easier country, mainly steep hill country. We run about 3,000 ewes, 320 odd breeding cows. We finish all the sheep progeny and sell Hereford bull calves out of the cow herd into the dairy industry. Also we sell stud rams, poultry stud rams, about 230 odd of those a year. Being farming the top property, which is about 650 hectares in the family since about 1958. I'm the second generation to farm it. Took over from my dad 20 years ago. And this block that we are now is about 250 hectares. We've been farming that for 15 years. We're trying to finish all our stock that we breed ourselves, just to add a little bit more, I suppose, profit into the business. It's selling store stock off hill country these days. It's a tough gig. We probably realised that 10 years ago that we needed to really target massive weaning weights and good cattle performance. So we started looking at other options around our business to make that achievable. We've had one or two tough years with the crops, and we've, the seasons have gone against us, and started off actually with another company, and we weren't actually getting the support that we needed at the start of our cropping program, and we sort of looked elsewhere, and we had a couple of recommendations for Smart Forage, so we tried them out, and rather than just a company that sells you some products and gets them out the door and you plant your crop and see you later, Smart have seemed to have looked at what we're doing on the farm as a whole business, and Smart are more than helpful at working out a program that's going to suit the whole property. So they're there right the way through that whole program, and it just makes life a lot easier. I've been dealing with Smart Forage for approximately 5 years now. They're not guessing stuff, they're actually using facts, be it insects or climatic or whatever. Smart have always been there at the end of the phone, and more than willing to come up at a minute's notice to check the crops and make sure everything's going all right. Initially when I started cropping, I had a bit of trouble calibrating my equipment at times, and generally ring up Smart and go, oh geez, I'm short of grass seed, I needed enough for another hectare or so, and they'll just arrive up with a bag within an hour. So it just saved me the hassle of going down, stopping the tractor, mucking around. It was just there, ready to go. I've sorted those problems out now. I don't seem to run out so often, but it was pretty special service to get that, because I don't think you get that with every seed company. To me, Smart Forage is a modern, progressive company that have a lot of good professionals in them and give you lots of support. I just stayed loyal to them because they've been really good to work with. At times you may think you're paying premium for some of the products that you're using, but yield is the most important thing, and being able to put numbers onto that crop. You're better to spend what you actually need to spend, and don't skimp on sprays and fertilisers and even groundwork and rolling. It's just important to get all that stuff done properly so you get a good yield, so you really maximise taking that ground out of pasture and putting it into crop. Last year we had a problem with some seed, and we just monitored it just to see if it was going to become a problem. We realised that, yeah, it wasn't quite what we really wanted, but we couldn't have been happy with Smart. They came up with a solution for us, actually financially, that solved the problem for us, and that was made with a handshake. It was a good feeling to know that I didn't have to push them for a solution. It came from them, and I was more than happy with the result. Couldn't have been happier with the support that we got from Smart.